As far as public opinion is concerned, not much has changed since Twain, born Samuel Langhorne Clemens, rose to fame in the 1860s. Public opinion still drives what transportation agencies such as UDOT and UTA are able to do. Your funding and consequently your ability to deliver your work program is dependent on a certain level of public support. That's why at Lochner we pay close attention to the public whenever we're working on a transportation project. Lochner was founded in 1944. Headquartered in Chicago, we have offices in 25 states with more than 400 employees. We opened our Salt Lake City office in 1984 and have experienced steady growth over the past quarter century. We have been actively engaged in public involvement and public information in Utah for more than a decade. In that time, we've learned some valuable lessons when it comes to working with the public. First, people want to be listened to, not talked down to. It's better to have opponents to a project sitting at the table with you than standing out on the street throwing rocks at your glass house. Consensus usually means no one group or entity got its way and that everyone had to make some kind of compromise. We live in a time when distrust of government is at an all-time high. However, we can change those perceptions, project by project, meeting by meeting, conversation by conversation. It is true that a vocal minority will often overshadow the silent majority. Public opinion can be a fickle thing, shifting quickly on an errant comment or unfortunate visual. Over the years, we've also learned a thing or two about dealing with the news media, the pipeline to that public we want to engage. First, news is whatever the news director or assignment editor decides it is. Your agency will get more balanced coverage as your public information and public involvement professionals become true news sources and help the media get their stories. You are part of a public agency. You don't have secrets, and yes, you do owe the public an answer for the questions they have. The people that represent you in a public forum need to understand they're there to serve the public. If they do not, your agency will suffer the consequences. Project decisions should never be made in a vacuum. Decisions that reflect public input will always be defensible. You can do all of the environmental, design, structural, and traffic engineering perfectly. However, if you fail in the social engineering or public involvement area, your project may fail. There are some excellent firms providing public involvement, public information, and public relations services in Utah. We believe Lochner is one of them. We are up to speed on the latest in technology in the communications field, from virtual town hall meetings to social media communications with the public. We know how to work with the residents and businesses that feel threatened by your project and local governments concerned with community backlash. We can be instrumental in building consensus when it is a difficult proposition. That is the expertise we bring to you. The next time you consider help in the public involvement, public information, or public relations arena, we hope you will tap Lochner to become part of your team. Thank you for giving us some of your time today.